Hey guys, I'm Sean Carpenter. Welcome to Woodland Outdoor Adventures. Hey, today we're going to take a look at three of Bass Assassin's new products on the market, guys. Hey, check out our IGTV, Instagram, and also YouTube. Man, we have some killer videos on there and some great product. Check it out, guys. I think you're going to enjoy it. First, we're going to start out. I'm going to ease up here and let you take a good look at the packaging. Get a good look at that name, guys. And also you see this bait is impregnated with liquid salt and also Bang. I don't know if you guys have ever used Bang products or not, but I'm telling you right now, guys, you need to get out and get you some Bang. I know a lot of us, more especially myself, I have two dogs, and everybody might own a dog or a cat. You may stop and get some gas, eat something on the way. Well, guess what? That scent is on your hand then, guys. And once you pull that bait out of that bag, you contaminate that bait with that scent. So that Bang will mask that scent and get away with letting you get rid of whatever is on your hand. And fish love Bang, man. For some reason, it is a natural product that fish cannot resist, guys. So let's take a look at this first bait, man. Again, it's called a skunk ape. It's another great thing about Bass Assassin. Not only do they have some killer products, guys, they've got some killer names to go along with those products. If you've never used Bass Assassin, man, you don't know how much fun you're missing out on, guys. Let me tell you, not only are they a killer product, but they're made of a premium high quality plastic. So not only is it a great bait, it has a lot of lifelike action in that bait, guys. Let's take a look at that skunk ape. As you can see, there is a lot of detail in that bait, guys. There is a ton of detail in that bait. Not only does it have a lot of detail, but man, it has a lot of lifelike action, guys. This is a black with chartreuse bottom on the claws, and as you can see, again, I'm going to try to hold this bait as steady as I can, but no matter how you hold this bait, I'm trying as hard as I can to hold it still. And you can see the action in that bait, guys. No matter which way you turn it, no matter which way it falls in the water, if there's any movement in the water, wind, you moving that bait around, guys, this thing has the best lifelike action of any bait on the market. One great thing about Bass Assassin products, again, man, they're made of a premium high quality plastic. And the great thing about them is that lifelike action. It doesn't matter if you use their ribbon tail worms, their stick baits, their swim baits, every one of their baits has that lifelike action in it. And it all starts with that high quality plastic, guys. I know a lot of you guys like those hard baits, and I know you'll catch a ton of fish, or you might catch 1 to 10 or 20 on one bait. But the quality of the fish is nothing like what you're going to catch on a Bass Assassin. And guys, trust me, I have fished all over this country, so it doesn't matter if it's cold, hot, what time of year it is. I know that if fishing gets hard, and trust me, it does. If you do any kind of tournament fishing, you run into all kind of times when fishing gets super tough. I break out those Bass Assassin baits because I know with that lifelike action in it, I'm gonna load my boat, guys. So if I were you, I would get down to my tackle shop and I'd tell them, hey man, you need to get some of those Bass Assassin baits so I can load my boat just like the pros do, guys. There's nothing like the life action in a bait that will show you the quality of that bait, guys. And trust me, I've fished all over the place and I've used these baits 99.9% of the time. I'm gonna be throwing a Bass Assassin product. So if you look in my boat, trust me, you might find some other brands of baits, and yes, you will. But you look on the end of my rod and you're gonna see what I've got tied on, and it's gonna be a Bass Assassin product. Let's take a look at one of the other baits, guys, that they've come out with. Bass Assassin started out with a stick bait that they call the Fat Job. And guys, it was a great bait. but a lot of the guys were asking for something a little bit bigger. So Bass Assassin, that's the great thing about Bass Assassin, man. They listen to the fishermen. So they decided, well, you know what? We're gonna make something bigger than the Fat Job. So what they did was they went out and they made the Double X Fat Job, guys. And again, you see it has liquid salt and again that Bang product in it. Let's take a look at that daggum Double X Fat Boy, or Fat Job, I'm sorry. He might be a fat boy. He's probably gonna catch a lot of fat boys. So if you're looking to catch a fat fish, man, you need a Double X Fat Job. As you can see, there is a ton of detail in that bait. And all these daggum ridges and ripples in this bait, all that does is displace a ton of water, guys. So again, it doesn't matter what you're throwing or how you're throwing, but if you're throwing a Bass Assassin product, you can bet you're gonna load that boat. The great thing again, you see the action in that daggum bait. So whether you're fishing this bait wacky style or if you're fishing it Texas rig, it doesn't matter, guys. That lifelike action is in that bait again. You can see they have a variety and a whole lot of colors and a lot of different styles and sizes of baits. One thing about Bass Assassin, man, they cover from freshwater to saltwater. So no matter what your fishing needs are, they've got you covered, man. Let's take a look at the third bait that they've come out with. If you guys are toad fishermen, man, let me tell you what, they have come out with a killer bait, and it's called the Logger Toad, guys. Let me get it up here again so you can see the name. And again, it is impregnated with Bang. Let me tell you something about these Logger Toads, man. I know a lot of you guys like the soft body baits, and they do work great, and I've got a ton of them. But I like a bait that I can reel across the top of the water that has a lot of diagram water displacement off the back end of it. So what they've come out with is, again, the Logger Toad. And as you can see, not only does it have the legs on the back end of it, it has a tail coming off of the back side of it also. And as you can see, the length of those legs, the great thing about their baits, man, is they take a lot of pride and a lot of effort in making their baits. As you can see, the length on these legs have enough room that you get a ton of displacement off the back end of this thing. And again, it's got that daggum little tail coming off the back end of this thing that gives it a lot more action bouncing off of whether it's pads, grass, any kind of structure, man. So if you're a toad fisherman, guys, you need to check out this Logger Toad. And again, you see it has a ton of detail, man. The great thing about Bass Assassin baits, no matter how hard fishing gets, again, guys, I will go to that Bass Assassin product. To me, there's nothing better on the market than Bass Assassin products. If you're not fishing Bass Assassin, man, you're missing out on a lot of fun and a whole lot of fish. So if I were you, again, I would get down to that tackle shop and I would make sure that they order Bass Assassin products, man. They cover any type of fishing you want to do. So again, check them out. You can check them out at bassassassin.com. They're out of Mayo, Florida. You can look them up and make sure that tackle shop gets Bass Assassin, man. If you're not fishing Bass Assassin, you're not fishing, guys. Hey, I hope you have a great time fishing. If you're using Bass Assassin, I can guarantee you are. Until next time, keep your lines tight and your hooks in the waters, guys. Hey, hope you have some great fishing days.